Good morning. It is Karen Leabo from VintageDazzle.etsy.com, and it's the start of a new vlog. It's Monday morning. Did I already say that? And I'm here with Muffin, and I'm getting ready to show you a few things that I've listed over the last couple of days, and I hope everyone is doing well, and that's all I have to say. Okay, first up is this sterling silver and druzy crystal ring. It's black crystals that I think is some type of agate, and this appears to be a hand-hammered ring. It's very pretty. That I listed for $28, and this is a lovely, nicely carved shell cameo. It's not set. And I have that listed for $28 also. And then we have a couple of jewelry lots here. I'm not going to take them all out, but this is 3 pair of sterling silver earrings. There's one really big, very 1980s looking pair. Let's see, you can see them from this side. These are artisan signed. And then we have these little hammer disc ones and some butterflies, and those I listed for also $28. And then this is a lot of 2 pair of Avon earrings. These black ones with the rhinestones are Kenneth J. Lane for Avon. I'll take those out because they're really pretty. And then I had another pair of Avon gold hoops, so I just put those in there. But these are really cute. I like how these look, and they're in really nice condition, and they're probably 1980s. Anyway, I listed those that lot for $19. And then the last thing is another. I seem to have a never-ending supply of Guatemalan hand-woven and embroidered shirts. This one is not in good condition, and so I've put a very low price on it and sold it as a cutter. I think it's just a little too far gone to wear unless you really just like that, very, very well-loved look. But it could make some nice pillows, or you could make a purse out of it, or something fun like that. I don't know. You could do some things with that beautiful hand-woven striped fabric. And that I listed for, I think $25, free shipping. Shipping's going to be about $10 on it because it's pretty heavy. So, yeah. And here are just a few things that I am wrapping up to ship tomorrow. The first item is this Orifors. I don't even know if I say that right. It's a Swedish crystal bowl, still in the box, or at least in its original box. And that was $51. And then we have this, oh dear, this is like a Civil War era butter dish, silver plate butter dish. It's got some beautiful engraving, has a person's name on it, which is kind of cool. And that sold for $29. And then this is a lovely Mexican silver inlaid stone bracelet, sterling silver. And that sold for $59, I think. $59. And then we also have 3 textiles. We have an old, and I'll slip the pictures in, we have a very old embroidered Guatemalan narrow loom hand-woven textile, and that sold for $48. We have a linen tablecloth and napkins with blue embroidery. It looks like it might be Eastern European. And where'd you go? Oh, that was $29. And then the last item This is a very large tablecloth with pink embroidery. It's a really, really big one. And that one sold for $39. And I think I got everything. Hi there, it is Tuesday evening, and these are the items that I'm wrapping up to ship off tomorrow. By some odd coincidence, 3 of the 4 items were priced at $39. So go figure. This is a great big, it's kind of a gray-green linen tablecloth with white cross-stitching, and I will slide in a picture. And that was $39. And this pipe, it's a Guildhall brand pipe, was purchased by one of my YouTube watchers. You know who you are. Thank you so much. It was $39. And this Pisgah Forest pottery ashtray, this is the second one like this I've sold. That also, I believe, was $39. And then this absolutely gorgeous Art Deco cloisonne, not cloisonne, guilloche enamel trinket box. Isn't that pretty? Look how pretty that is. It was $68. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and I guess I'm just going to show you what I've listed yesterday and a little bit this morning. So I have these 2 kind of similar dichroic glass pendants that I have lotted together. This one has some pretty tiger's eye beads and glass beads, and this one just has a silver tone chain. And I listed the 2 of those together for $24. And then just starting to get these this lot of silver earrings listed. These, I think when I showed these in a haul video, I forgot to mention that they have amethysts in them. Really nice ones too. Those I listed for, okay, wait, I had it right here. Here we go. Okay, those amethyst earrings I listed for $24. Such a good deal. These, I absolutely love these bird hoop earrings. Are these adorable? They're not marked, but I tested them and they are sterling. And those I listed for $26. And then the last item is this white linen drawn work tablecloth. It's a little small luncheon cloth or card table size, and that I listed for $26. Very similar prices today. And I'm just packaging up a few orders to ship off tomorrow. I already showed you these when I listed them today, and they sold very quickly. I had a feeling they would, just because they're so unique. And those sold for $26. And these Zuni inlaid sun face earrings with turquoise and coral, mother of pearl, and onyx, I believe. And those sold for $45. And then the other thing that I sold, which is packaged up already, was a lot of a bunch of postcards showing great famous works of art, and those sold for $15 plus shipping, I think, on those. And here is what I am packaging up tonight to ship tomorrow. We have this really pretty Mexican hand-painted plate, and that is $36 that sold for. And then this is a silk scarf with flowers on it. I'm too lazy to take it out for you, but it is Enrico Coveri, I think is the name. Enrico Coveri. Yeah, and that one was $22. That might be plus shipping. Yeah, and that's plus shipping, which is not very much. This really pretty sterling silver and abalone pendant necklace. This was from that big eBay lot that I bought recently, so I think I just about got it paid for now. And that sold for $28. And then this uranium glass or Vaseline glass, wheel cut, little compote. I've had that such a long time. Let's see, that sold for $29. And then the last item is an eBay item, which is already boxed, but it's another Swarovski figurine. It's a really old one from the 80s, Lovebirds, and it's a little bit rare, so it sold for $299 plus shipping. So I'm happy about that. I'm sure my friend will be happy to get her proceeds from that. Good morning. It is Friday morning, and I'm just going to show you a few things that I've listed over the last couple of days. Been a little slow with the listing. I don't know, the days are just sort of blending together, and my schedule, I'm not keeping to it very well. But anyway, here goes. Okay, as far as the jewelry goes, I have listed 2 pair of earrings. We have these lovely, these are sterling silver and gold filled with garnets, and those I listed for $32. And then these are some little Mexican silver and abalone shell, and they're engraved or stamped, hand stamped. They have the Mexican eagle mark, which makes them a little older. They're probably about 1950s. And there's a maker mark. Couldn't identify it, unfortunately. You can see there's the eagle mark 4. There's the maker mark. It's pretty indistinct, but I think I can read it, but I still haven't been able to identify it. Those I listed for $23. Then we have some textiles, which amazingly I have not packaged up yet, so you get to see them. This is an embroidered full apron. That's the bib. It's got little pockets. This is from Thailand. It is Hmong tribal embroidery. And I'm kind of amazed that aprons don't sell for more. You'd think people would want aprons now that they're home and probably cooking more. But yeah, the price on aprons is really low. This one I listed for $25. And then this is another apron. This is a really pretty embroidered flower apron. It's this nice heavy material. I don't know what the material is. This is a Paragon Needlecraft kit. I think it's probably about 1960s. And that I listed for $22. They're not selling for much. Then I have this lovely scarf. This thing is so lightweight. It's almost like you pick it up and it's almost like you haven't touched it. It's so light. Beautiful sheer scarf. Printed silk made in India. And that I listed for $19. Pathetic. Should be more. And this is an Edwardian era embroidered half slip, or kind of a petticoat. It's got some little bit of drawn work and embroidery. Overall, it's in pretty good condition. It has just a couple of issues. There's a little tear at the hem here, and that could be stitched up. And then there's one other little tiny hole that also could be stitched up. Well, I can't find it now. It's real little. But it doesn't have any stains or discoloring. It's really pretty. That I listed for $32. And that is everything for now. So here are a couple of pair of earrings that I got listed today. These are some little sterling silver and inlaid mother of pearl drops. These are by Boma, B-O-M-A. They're an American company. And those I listed for $26, I think. And then these are some nice little sterling silver hoops. There we go. They're really pretty, nicely made little sterling silver hoops with gold wash, made in Israel. Those I sold for, I listed for 24 and they sold immediately. So, packaging those up tonight. Okay, waiting for the cars to go by. Oh, they just keep coming. So, good morning. It is Saturday morning, and I decided to spend today, or at least this morning, gardening, working on the yard, doing a little sweeping, cleaning up, transplanting a few things, and because the weather is just, it's like, I don't know what it is, it's about 70 degrees, and it's just beautiful. So, and it's probably going to get hot this afternoon. It was really hot yesterday, wow. So I'm going to show you what the garden looks like these days. This is the part that doesn't look so good. That succulent's been waiting to be transplanted for like 2 years. I just never have done it. The palm tree, it's a volunteer palm tree, is completely out of control, and it's shadowing my bird of paradise. So the bird of paradise, while it's living, is not blooming very well. We've had like 2 blooms off it this year, that's it. There's some more succulents in the back there. This is the succulent that it's going to eat my entire yard. It's so big. I grew this from one little teeny tiny bloom. Geraniums. I seem to be able to grow geraniums really well. There's some back there that got broken off, and whatever these blue flowers are. They don't get enough sun here. They do bloom, but they don't bloom profusely. Hibiscus. This one is always out of control. Another succulent that's out of control. The first year I lived here, I planted a whole bunch of wildflowers. There's not many left. I think there's a poppy in the back, and then there's this little guy right here. This thing's going pretty well. This is a, what do you call those white flowers? I can't think of them. But this is what I worked on today. Oops. I transplanted that pencil tree back there, and that little succulent right there, the little one, and did some weeding. And then if you can see way back there, I planted that thing. I got that in a pot at the grocery store. They had it on a bargain rack because it was starting to look a little sickly. So I nursed it back to health, and it's really, it grew really fast and big in my kitchen. So got it planted. Just did a little weeding and cleaning out this whole area. This is a kind of ice plant with the pink flowers, and they've really, I guess they just don't live that long. Most of them are dying. Managed to grow a Boston fern for the first time in my life. There's another geranium. There's one. All these geraniums came from a single cutting that I picked up off my neighbor's driveway. I'd like to get some in different colors. And then the rest of what I did was I weeded, well, I'm not going to step out there and show you, but I weeded all along the fence line, swept and weeded under this tree. So I got a lot done this morning. There's my house. This is a box from my sister-in-law Amelia that I just opened, and she did tell me this was coming. She made us some masks with some of her wild textiles and fabric that she has. I hope these look a little small. They'll be fine for me. I hope it'll be big enough for Rob. I know the one that I made, he complained that it was just a little too small. So, but they do have some generous pleats in them, and they're much prettier than any that I made, so we'll try those out today. And then looks like she sent me a bunch more clothes and things, so we'll get to go through that. I hope maybe there's some jewelry too. We'll find out. She's continuing to clean out her inventory. Looks like there's some fun stuff today. Woo. I don't know how she gets it all in there.